That's interesting you say that. I mean, not seeing the real you come out has people's jaws dropping. They weren't expecting it. Is that what you're saying? It's just what it is. I mean, usually the real me is in an appointment because I mirror people. So, I mean, that basically means I am you. However, let's get off of that. There seems to be a lot of justice angel circulating energy, circulating around the collective. So I don't know what that's all about. Now, Chosen 144 had talked about two earth angels ascending. And you got an Aquarius on Facebook. No one's ever ascended in a lifetime. Well, that's why Pisces is graduating and Aquarius is going back in the devil's wheel. That's what it is. Y'all got to be careful who you get your information from. I mean, everyone trying to block the divine union, that is ascending into union with the divine. The twin flame journey is within. That's why I saw through their game. So, trying to sacrifice the earth angel to the devil, basically, I would assume sacrificed everyone to the devil. I guess. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. Everybody knows so much. What I do know, though, is the crown work. Whoever did that crown work, trying to stop, block, molest, impede, prevent that crown activation, prevent that coming into union with the Ark of the Covenant, with the divine arc of the brain, activating the left side. The INFJ uses both sides of the brain simultaneously, split right down the middle anyway. It's just a nifty, not left or right-handed thing that they possess. So the balanced Emperor and Empress energy coming into union, creating the Earth Angel glow, the diamond crystalline aura, the Pleiadian Masters light Merkaba, whatever you want to call it, trying to prevent that, block that, molest that, impede upon that, seems to have caused the union at the feds to dissolve. And I put it on the community page, so I mean you can read it yourself. The feds union has been dissolved, or whatever kind of union they have. That shit's being dissolved. So congratulations. Look what you're responsible for. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about the feds and their union being dissolved. However, expect the unexpected. I mean, it's what it is. Thank you, Cryon, for talking about karmics trying to take what's rightfully the divine Pisces. Thank you for your honesty. That's what it is. I mean, we're going to continue focusing on our abilities. We're going to continue focusing on having to heal because of whatever unalive magic was used or whatever. And while we're doing that, we're going to let everybody else deal with the feds union being dissolved, because that's feds. That's the feds, and their union has been dissolved. It's on my Facebook. It's on my Facebook. It's on my YouTube community page. Just go to the community page, check it out. You'll see it. They say it. Fed News. Our union is being dissolved. Well, cool. Now they'll have plenty of time to deal with whoever tried to stop the divine union, because that'd be the right thing to do. I think that'd be the nice federal thing to do. Who knows? I don't care. I don't care what these people do. It's just what it is. The divine is handling it now. I mean, that's why all these issues are happening. We have come into union with the divine. That's what that white light is in my kitchen. that's coming into union with the divine white light. It's the awakening of the inner divine light of the INFJ. Scott Morgan can tell you all about that. He's a licensed MBTI counselor. So, go get some counseling. That's what it is. Counseling is good. Counseling is good, especially for feds whose union has been dissolved. Because, I'm going back to bed. I need a lot of rest. I can't be worried about I'm taking a nap while the Fed's union is being dissolved. However, whoever did that crown work, they can be happy to know. That the Fed's union is being dissolved, and they're probably not going to be happy. I don't think they're going to be happy. I didn't read much more than their union being dissolved. It's just another synchronicity. In this, puzzle of life that we're all playing or putting together, playing around, putting together, whatever it is, whatever you want to say that shit is. However, everyone trying to take Pisces divine inheritance, everyone trying to take the spiritual inheritance, they can be happy to know that not only is a conspiracy to commit unalive with magic involved, but they single-handedly dissolved the Fed's union. And I'm sure the Feds are going to have something to say about that. I'm just sure they are. They're going to have something to say about that. Because, you don't try to dissolve a divine union and not end up getting a dissolved Fed union. They just go hand in hand. Like they're skipping down, like Benny and June. Just kind of skipping down the sidewalk. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I got a dog to walk. So, while everyone's figuring out their lives, and who he said, she said, and who did what. Seeing me in my authentic form, usually you'll have me at hello. You had me at hello. Usually you'll have me at hello, but what really gets me is seeing the Fed's union dissolved, because that's really going to wrap somebody up in something. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Pisces, you will witness their karma. Well, what does that mean, tarot reader? Does that mean watching the Fed's union get dissolved because they just kind of set back? Because, now they have to investigate while their union, they didn't worry about the divine union being dissolved. Now they have to investigate while their union's being dissolved, because we still came into union with the divine white light. It's in my kitchen. You can see it in my kitchen. And straight from the divine will tell you that the Earth Angel gets its downloads from the Leo rising and Saturn. That's the boss. Saturn's the boss. We get our downloads straight from the divine. That's what it is. So that would be coming into union with the divine. So if we have come into union with the divine, and there were people out there that tried to block, stop, molest, hinder, impede, they would need to now transmute their energy out of mine. They would need to transmute their energy out of my field, because they try to block, stop, impede, molest, dissolve a divine union, and they need to concentrate all of their energy on the community page and my Facebook, where the Fed's union is being dissolved, because that's just probably, that's more their cup of tea. I'm going to make coffee. So while I'm making coffee, these people can think about what they've done. Because getting in the way of the divine union has now dissolved the Fed union. It's right there. It's right there in black and white. It's right there in black and white. Not quite blue and red yet, but it is in black and white. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I mean, you would think that if they had questions, and I do, I love the questions. See, I'll keep the questions coming. It's just what it is. I'm all for people being in shock and in awe at what's going on the planet. It's good to get involved. It's good to get involved with your planet. I mean, no one has really called me yet. I got fucking Lord Fuqua or someone text me calling me young grasshopper. You can refer to me as Master Young Fake Fuqua. It's just what it is. I'm not dealing with any of this fucking extra while I'm dealing with pushing up Daisy and any of y'all that are going forward. You know, I mean, the phone's always open. Just come correct. Don't come to me with dumb shit, because I'm going to send you right over to the dissolved Fed Union so that you can go play with the feds, because I'm not the one to fucking play with. So, everyone, have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. I think the sun's coming out. Maybe not. You know, I would expect, because you do, I mean, that Justice Angel energy in the cards, that probably goes along with Storm Angel energy. That probably goes along with Azrael and Archangel Michael. That would be Warrior and the Angel of Death energy and transformation. I mean, you generally, there has to be a death to certain things for it to transform. Like the Feds Union, that would be the Angel of Death taking out the Feds Union. So, it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. You know, I do appreciate everybody sitting back and sitting back and enjoying their time. Sitting back and enjoying their time. You know, I mean, now that we have moved past the unalive magic aspect, the voodoo aspect of this situation, it's just what it is. You know, maybe we can go ask 3-star Virgos hackers. Maybe we can go ask 3-star Virgos hackers why the Feds Union is being dissolved now. It's just what it is, because I mean, certainly we want the feds on those hackers. It's probably the reason their union's being dissolved. Who knows? Did they hack away at their union? Is that what they did? Did those 3-star Virgo hackers hack away at the feds, at the federal government's union? It's just what it is. It's in my YouTube post. It's in my community post and on my Facebook. I just posted it there. It was in the Fed news, and I mean, I know that there's a lot of fake news out there, and you really can't believe the news anymore. But I mean, it's use your own discernment. Think for yourself. Think for yourself on whether or not you can believe the Fed news. The Fed news, because I mean, I understand. You know, they wanted Pisces and fear and all that. And I understand what comes around goes around. So with the Feds Union being dissolved, does that mean they're no longer in union? I don't know. I don't know anything about the Feds Union. I just know when I see Fed news, it makes me think about the Feds. And, you know, they got to be some great guys. They have to be some great guys. Especially when they're talking about having PTSD on the lawn. Feds having PTSD on the lawn and no union. No union. Their union is being dissolved. And it makes me wonder, does that have anything to do with group collaborations trying to dissolve, block, impede, molest the divine union? Because, I mean, the twin flame journey is within, coming into union with the divine. Right, it's that land of milk and honey energy. And I understand the separation of church and state, kind of. I still haven't figured out all of those inner workings when fucking all their money's based on "in God we trust." And now you got Elon Musk talking about it's the greatest Ponzi scheme. How the fuck are you going to put "in God we trust" on a Ponzi scheme? It doesn't make any sense to me. Shit doesn't make any sense to me. It's just what it is. However, it makes you wonder how is Social Security going to continue? Because that would be like social, like so. And security is like a union. It's like secures things. So it is. How's Elon Musk going to call that the greatest Ponzi scheme of all time? And now the Fed's union is just dissolving. How do you just dissolve a Fed union? So I would use like sulfuric acid. Is that how you dissolve it? Do you dissolve it in vinegar? Do you dissolve it in vinegar? I know they say you catch more flies with honey. You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. And it's just what it is. And thank you, Daisha, telling you said throw some salt on it. That was in my comments. Throw some salt on it. I agree. Maybe did they throw salt on the Fed's union? Is that like a slug? Like when you put salt on a slug, it just kind of melts it. Is that what they did to the Fed's union? Just what it is. Anyway. I mean, we can all go. Do you think maybe the devil manifesting money out of thin air did it? It can't just come out of thin air. It's got to come from the Federal Reserve. So if you're manifesting money out of thin air, I mean, is that coming out of the Federal Reserve? Would that dissolve? Would that dissolve a Fed union? I don't know. It's in my community page. You can go study up on that. Everybody have a beautiful day. Today's hump day? Hey, it's hump day. Hump day. Hump day. Happy Wednesday. Hump day. That's what it is. And today would be the 2nd. So, I mean, after April Fool's Day, you have April's Duality Day. And I would see things are kind of working in duality. You know, what comes around goes around. We're coming into union with the divine. We're ascending up the chakra system. Pisces is graduating, while I'm assuming the anti-human agenda is going to come back as man's best friend. I'm sure that I'm thinking they're going to be man's best friend, and no one's really told me any different yet. No one has said anything different about it yet, and I'm seeing that trying to block, stop, hinder, impede, molest, delay. Let's see. I guess they got in the way of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness and ascension. Is that what they did? They tried to impede, block, molest, hinder, unalive. Tried to unalive life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And coming into ascension, ascending into divine union, lighting the Christmas tree or the Christos. They tried to stop that. And I told them no, don't, and stop that. I said stop, no, and don't a whole bunch of times. No, stop, don't. And they didn't listen. And now the Fed union has been dissolved. Imagine that. Anyway, it's in the community page. It's on Facebook. If I can go read up on that. You know, I would say anyone that needs to get their lives together, now'd be a good time. Now'd be a good time to get your lives together with a bunch of union dissolved feds with PTSD running around on the lawn. It's just what it is. You know, I would say now the world can come into union and do right by each other, or or not. I really don't care what anyone does. The only thing I really care about is the anti-human agenda coming back as a dog next lifetime, because that would be kind of funny. You know, we signed up for the anti-human agenda just to be dogs next lifetime. That's just what it is. You learn how to be man's best friend. Most positive thing I've heard yet. Anyway, welcome to the April 2nd portal. That would be 04 corners, northeast, west, south, which would represent the news. northeast, west, and south. However, it's going to be, 04 is God force. 4 quarters of protection. And 02 would be God force duality. What comes around goes around in 2025, breaking down into a 9, which in numerology represents divine endings and conclusions. So I guess the divine ending and conclusion we woke up to today is the divine ending and conclusion of the Fed Union. Is that what that would be? Just what it is. Lord works in mysterious ways, Pisces. Expect the unexpected. Namaste.